Hey, everybody. Big thank you to everybody for getting us over 10,000 listens on all of the podcast platforms. It feels pretty awesome. So as a big thank you, we're doing a special celebration on YouTube this Friday, November 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be playing potato and goofing off and telling each other dumb jokes, as well as giving away a bunch of merch. So some hats, mouse pads, stuff like that. And a weird alien-themed paperweight, I'm calling it. So check it out, 8 p.m. this Friday, November 4th, and sign up for the giveaway at theAARPGs@gmail.com. Thanks, hope to see you there.
Howdy, this is Bubba Fott from Battlelords. Mistakes Were Made. AARPG is an adults-only show with adventure, hilarity, and bad behavior. So put down that ice-cold beer and like, follow, and subscribe because you're never too old to roll.
Hello and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast. I'm Nathan. Holy crap.
That was someone shot I think one of your balls blocked.
Yeah, I go to your balls.
This whole time, Audacity was the trigger.
Holy shit. Boom.
All right, let's try that again.
One more time. Hello.
And welcome to the AARPG podcast. Our host, Nathan, right now is gagging on some balls, but we're about to play Battlelords, run by our friend Chris.
Get a good gobble on those.
So we appreciate everybody who's joining us for this continuing adventure and our silliness, and hopefully tonight we'll be able to resolve this campaign. Take it away, Chris.
Well, Sean was just massaging his nipples. Apparently, Tyr couldn't see that part.
Listen, I was watching Nathan the whole time.
Thank you, universe. Thank you.
That's Pecky.
And for more premium content, please like and subscribe.
Premium? That's right.
Premium.
If you too want to see a grown man massage his nipples,
Yeah, it's subscribe to Sean's Only Dads. Yeah.
I need the money for the house.
Well, yes. So thank you for joining us after a little break we had because everybody decided to move houses all at the same time. What the fuck?
that's me.
Yeah.
I'm still moving.
Well, you're a bit slower than everybody else. We understand.
That's true. That's fair.
The Irish.
Fuck you.
It was all the lead paint.
So anyway, who wants to recap where we left off, or should we do character introductions first? Let's do character introductions first. Nathan.
Oh, okay. I am Bagheera Ka'Ren. I just listened to, been listening to episode 1, and I was so much funnier in the earlier episodes, and my wife was cringing so much. But if you don't know, I'm Bagheera Ka'Ren. I'm a battle cat or Cizerack or a battle scat or whatever you want to call it, and I'm a frisky kitty.
Malcolm.
I am Malcolm. I'll be playing Farooq Idan. I am a Eridani Swordsaint who has apparently been stuck in the worst possible assignment when it comes to compatriots in battle. I dare. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. You've seen their work.
Speaking of horrible compatriots in battle, Max, tell us about yourself.
Hello.
How true that is.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, so I am Matt, and I am playing Bubba Fott. Bubba Fott is a giant engineered bunny rabbit with anger management issues, and he's just having a good old time with his tinfoil covered ears, and he's ready to finish up with these rats and these pirates.
Good save on the species insults there. Tyr?
Bugs.
Hi, I'm Tyr. I'm playing Hestu Vorin, a Raazet mechanics being. And if I have any goal during this entire last few sessions, is to go one session without somebody referring to enemies as bugs.
Mr. Kupo.
Hey, it's Kupo here, and I'm playing Delsanto, and I hate bugs. I mean, love bugs. And I'm a Chilean, and
Still
it's to the bitter end. To the bitter end. Yeah. To the bitter end.
11 episodes in, he's still a Chilean sea bass.
And
I go well with tartar sauce.
and I like to hang out with my friends. And I'm just gonna do this ridiculous accent for the rest of this introduction. So I'm really happy to be here, guys. Let's get on with the game.
Lastly, Sean.
Hello, I'm Sean. I'm playing Pempleton Tech, a good, gentlemanly folk who likes the finer things in life and is a little disappointed right now in his Curtis status. His life and his rifle's been jammed. The bunny's trying to kill everybody. The scat is scatting all over the place. The poor bug person's being treated like a second-class citizen. And I got a plant who wants to blow up the ship. I just don't know what to do. But either way, I'll make the best of it. You know, I will have my mint julep. But yeah, so that's my character.
So yes, you guys finished dealing with the alien scourge in the dining area. As far as you know, you took care of the pirates that were robbing the rich patrons. You summarily destroyed all the evidence of your involvement in the alien attack. And now you are at the shuttle bay where the retreating pirates are trying to make a break for it. Well, the rest of the aliens you guys chose to ignore in favor of the pirates start coming up through the tunnels.
It's not what in favor of. It's just that some pirates were very, very convenient. The bugs just kept hiding in places. I mean, they were just all in one little packet, you know, that the Chilean sea bass may have detected.
It was
the Floridian.
It was the sprinkling of pirate blood that drew them out of hiding. That was our plan all along.
I will use this pirate blood in my
Just
mind
a soupçon of pirate blood.
to make this happen.
So all things considered, I'm thinking it's going pretty swimmingly for what I expected. I mean, you only
I, the Floridian, agree.
That does not bode well.
At the last round, you had a couple of aliens climbing up the elevator shaft, down which Bagheera had fired her explosive goo.
Yep.
So that is still hardening. We had one of the pirates making his way to the ship, and you guys had just gotten the door open and were starting to infiltrate the bay itself. That brings us to the top of the round, which has our Chatilian friend at the start.
Oh boy.
If you need a reminder of what you were doing, you were standing guard by the door last time, right after they opened it. I don't know what happened after that.
Hestu was flying towards the control room above the bay.
Yes, that's correct. Did I make it?
That was me who was doing it.
You were walking out towards the first shuttle. You got about 9 meters out. I don't know what you were doing from there, but
He's pretending to fly, apparently.
He's learning to fly.
there is
The
zero
hard way.
gravity, but he does have the grav boots. You can see floating above you on his way from the control room to the far shuttle, a Fentari pirate. You can't see the guy in the other shuttle, though.
So what you mean by that, is that the guy... So at the top of the screen, there's like a little pirate head up in the control room.
That's our Fentari friend.
That's the Fentari. Okay, the person that's on the shuttle to the far west, we can't see him.
From where Delsanto is, Delsanto can't see him.
Okay.
Hestu could see him through the front windows of the shuttle bay. Of the shuttle itself, rather.
Oh, from where he is up high. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Space DM, do we have internal comms amongst ourselves?
You all have comms.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Bubba might have difficulty because his helmet is currently in several pieces around
We
the hall.
don't care about him.
I got good hearing. Just talk up, little man.
What's even better is that you talk mentally. You don't even need the
you have
comms.
The capacity to
I was about to say,
speak mentally to everybody.
Oh.
Delsanto
You can speak how you wish.
Floridian. I can speak if I want to.
Oh, that's true. Can I send a message out to the other pirates who, like, something like, "You all will die"? What do I have to roll for that?
That's awesome. Real subtle. You all will die.
Nope. There's no role. You can just, I believe actually among your conversation powers, that's just inherent. So if you know that they're there, you can send them the message.
Okay. So While I'm floating towards, or I'm trying to get to the control room, I'm just spreading the love with that message.
Okay, well, they're not responding to you. Are you moving at all? Which direction are you moving?
I'm trying to head towards the control room.
Okay, so you can get about there with the full move without sprinting.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, back in the elevator shaft, we have, at the bottom there were two of the aliens were clambering up. One of them does burst through the foam that Bagheera had laid down and makes it to the top to take a swipe at Bubba.
So I'm over here at D. Is this the monster I'm fighting way over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he misses with that one.
Honorary space critter.
And horrible. Apparently the goo has gummed up his limbs because he's swinging at you with covered in explosive foam.
You're slower than a Bagheelian space worm on a frozen day.
The second one climbs up, also misses horribly. Jesus Christ. 4 die rolls, 4 of them over 90.
Nice.
Presumably the goo has messed up their swinging arms and they are now stuck to each other.
Nice. That's going to come in handy when I blow them up.
That's what I'm kind of afraid of.
Yeah. See, they're at the top of the shaft with the... okay, never mind.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Top of the shaft covered in goo? Is that what you're about to say?
Yes.
That happens sometimes.
Okay.
Especially when we work from the bottom to the top.
Bagheera, you are next up.
Oh.
Oh, God, no. I mean,
There's nothing wrong.
It's all in the timing, fellas.
Go, Bagheera.
So but it hasn't hardened yet, right?
Correct. There is another round before it hardens.
I think I'm gonna spray them with more goo.
Go ahead and make a roll for a minus 30.
Oof, okay.
Because there are your two compatriots between you and them.
I mean,
That's never going to stop
that's
her.
never been a problem
I
for
know.
her, as far
I
as
know.
apparently.
Just conveying the information.
there we go. Let's see, 85.
Yeah, this doesn't sound good at all.
Probably not going to pull it off. There,
What's your
pal.
normal to hit?
Jeez. Well, thanks,
65.
Noah.
Yeah.
Thanks for killing another character.
Not another. It's 2 of us.
If you don't hit it, it has to harden first before it'll explode. So there's time.
So I'm going to have you roll a d12.
A D12. I do this a lot. 8. I think I misses everybody. Everything, right?
Well, I mean, it's just a miss on a die roll. I'm just figuring out which range you hit. So that would be Farooq.
I gooed you already.
And give me one more.
9.
That actually hits one of the alien.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look,
Okay.
an intended target.
And a D4.
What a
for
novel thing that is.
Well, let's roll a d6 for each of them to see where you hit them.
Okay. 3 for the first one and 6 for the second one.
So left arm for Farooq. There's a pattern. And right arm for the alien, which I guess kind of works out.
All right, and D4 for how many rounds it takes before it hardens.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
So how does this? So does it automatically explode, or does it harden and then you have to shoot
to
it
hit it.
again?
Yeah, you have
it
to
hardens
hit it.
and you have to hit it.
Oh, okay.
So now your enemies are covered in explosive armor.
Awesome.
Yeah.
4 rounds. So you got 4 rounds to get that goo
Four
off.
rounds, yes.
Ooh.
Plenty of time.
Okay.
This fight will be over by then.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Sorry.
In the sky above you, Tarsk makes the Fintari pirate makes another continued move to his shuttlecraft, going full tilt. Doesn't get the chance to fire.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Well, for one, his pistol jammed last time, and he had to throw it at you.
Yeah, and then he also fired those rockets as well. So
Yes. Well, she's got to reload time. Which brings us to Hestu.
all right. So I can fly into the control room now, correct?
You can see into the control room from where you are. You can decide whether you want to fly into it.
Okay, can I see anything in the control room? Do I notice anything?
You see the flaming wreckage of most of the controls.
All right. I will fly in and look for traps or bombs or anything like that, knowing that Fintari has done that before.
Okay, you can give me an observation check.
57.
Yeah, you don't see any real traps. He didn't. Given the time you've had, there's not much he could have done apart from damage things.
Okay.
It looks like that's apparently all he did.
So I'll fly in there. Can I? So are there windows, or is that just an observation port?
There are windows. They are open because he had to get out.
Okay. Can I take a shot at him still?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's let's see.
So can I fly where I would have partial cover and then take a shot at him?
See your move. Yeah, you can do that. Your move would be about there, distance-wise, because this is 200 meters across.
Right. So you're putting me outside the control room?
Putting you about where the windows would be in the control room, if you want partial cover.
Okay. All right. That's fine. But I am in the control room.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Yeah, I will. I'll take a shot at Mr. Fintari. He's armored, correct?
He is indeed.
Okay. Well, then he gets the gift of the thunder gun. What range bracket is he at?
He's about 75 meters.
So range bracket 3?
75 meters is range bracket 5.
Oh, well, then he's not going to... That's going to be really difficult. You know what? I won't take a shot. Instead, I'll try to assess the damage and see if there's anything that I can make operational, like, I don't know, gravity control or door, or the bay doors or anything like that.
Well, give me a repair roll. Let's see what you get.
Do you want repair device or vehicle, weapon?
You'd be device in this context.
All right, let's do device. 81. My normal is a 78, and my Gazinta gives me plus 10.
So your quick review, he did a pretty healthy number on just about all the controls with the grenade. You think you might be able to get a system up, but you don't have the time right now to identify what that system is.
Okay. Do I do that next turn or this turn?
Well, it's going to take time to do, so it would be over the course of the next turn or two.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'll just hunker down then.
Close the shuttle bay doors, Hestu.
Well,
Whoa.
the shuttle bay doors are just slowly starting to open.
Yeah.
So close the shuttle bay doors.
So you guys are gonna hear over your comms. It's like,
the Fintari pirate has damaged all systems in the control rooms very severely. I might be able to get something up, but it will take some time.
I'm covered with explosive gel. Look, Talud, make certain that you get the doors closed and fix the situation, at least the technical parts.
You can wipe that right off.
I am going to literally wipe you. I will just plasma sword in hand, look at her with serene disdain.
I do believe plasma sets off that explosive. Please be careful.
I mean, you jumped right in front
That
of
was my
shot.
next question.
right in front of my shot.
I mean, I'm hearing this transmission. I'm slightly worried about your welfare. And how did you get explosive goo upon you? That sounds very, very treacherous.
Yes.
So fortunately,
Bagheera
are you
is-
right-handed or are you left-handed or right-handed?
That is irrelevant.
Well, it depends on which hand the plasma sword is, because your left hand's the one that got covered with the explosive goo.
It depends. Did I get my hands unstuck from last time?
Yes, you did.
Okay, no. I will go with the traditional hand of righteousness.
Yes.
That's what I'll do. Yes. So
Chances
I guess-
are you're sufficiently ambidextrous to destroy it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes, I don't know.
So
which-
you make the right call.
Yeah, I'll just say, I'll just randomly roll it. Right.
Okay. So conveniently, it is now your turn. You have two very sticky aliens in front of you.
So it explodes when detonated by the proper what frequency?
No.
Thermal reaction.
He has to shoot it again.
It hardens, so you have to hit it. There has to be some sort of hard impact.
Yes. So your plasma
Okay.
sword would set it off. A melee attack itself wouldn't with a blunt weapon or an edge.
But my plasma sword will set
Your
it off.
plasma sword would. However, it is not hardened yet on the aliens or you.
So I'm going to try and strike the alien, I guess, and then step away.
Yeah, that you certainly
I'm
have the
assuming
use to
that
do that.
it'll blow up later, but right now I might as well get my licks in before I turn and take care of the. I mean, do things serenely. The path of truth, sacrifice. Yes. Okay. So, plasma sword in hand. It will hit the 67. I normally hit it at 85, and plus any kind of additions or minuses, I suppose. Maybe in.
Yeah, there were no minuses. He's right in front of you, and you're really good with the sword. Yeah.
Strike him down with all my discontent. That's civilly held in check until I deal with the captain.
Okay, so you hit. Where do you hit it?
The 5.
5 is the left leg. And for how much damage?
7.
And you generally do enough damage on armored targets that we're going to be rolling a crit. So left leg is D20. I'm sorry, D10.
5.
Left thigh bone shattered. Minus 25, minus 60 agility. So he crumples onto the deck at your feet, crashing wildly, getting explosives, goo all over everything.
I could literally hit him again and then step away, right?
Yeah, you have, 4 actions, I think?
Yeah, 4 actions.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Striking me down.
You could even do a called shot if you wanted to. You probably have the, so it's a minus 20 by itself.
I rolled a 15, so.
Oh, yeah. If you wanted to do a called shot, you could.
I choose the brain!
That's the best. We're all talking, I feel.
I mean, I know it's plus, because it's going to be plus 20 because it's a second attack, right?
Yes.
And then, what is the brain case?
The brain case.
Skull.
Yeah.
So I will be striking at that.
Well, with 15, you hit it.
The exact same amount of damage.
7 to the head. Okay. Let's roll a crit on the head.
Is that another 10 or something different? No.
That is a 10.
Okay. 7. God dog it.
Face partially removed, unconscious.
Oh my!
So you strike down at the slashing, beast in front of you, shearing his face off from we call it the top left down to his chin.
Is your sword name the Exfoliator?
Only on Tuesdays.
Can I pick it up and wear it?
So I will then step back to allow the gel to harden as he reaches out blindly towards death for his certain doom, or at least his friend does. And also, more importantly, I am out of the continuing firing range of my dear companion.
Friend. Say friend.
Nope. That is not the word that we used.
Oh.
I mean, stepping away, you still have defensive actions and swipe off the goo actions available.
I will swipe off the goo actions, is what I'm doing. Swiping off goo. It's like, no. If I can find a kitty rag, I'll use it.
And Bubba.
All right, Bubba, I guess I got one of those rat bugs in front of me.
Yes, you do. You keep saying
All
rats,
right.
but these are like man-sized figures with giant talons for hands.
All right, well, since they've already shown that they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, I'm
Except
just
with
going to go
rockets.
to town with my chainsaw.
Your chainsaw.
Your
I
chainsaw is
threw
at
the
the bottom of
chainsaw
the
down
The
the shaft, didn't
chainsaw got stuck up in one of the alien's ribs and fell down the shaft. So come to think of it, we should probably have you do a berserk roll for that.
I? Again?
That is your favorite chainsaw, and you are so far away from it.
You just went reaching for the chainsaw and it wasn't there, and you remembered where it went.
You're great.
Back to you by Granny Fluffbottom or something. It's just like
Uncle Daddy.
That's Granny Aunt Fluffbottom's favorite toothpicker.
I don't even want to see this woman's dental work.
All right, well, so do you want me to roll my aggression?
Well, you roll 2 dice and see if you get above or below your berserk number.
All right. 64?
Okay, so you are not berserk. You're
What do you know?
just
Look at
barely.
barely hanging on. The eye is still twitching.
Still twitching.
All right, he'll swing out his shotgun then, and point blank this thing in the face. So he's gonna fire a burst. Actually, you know what? What's the penalty? Because I have rate of fire 2/4. Can I do a 4-round burst with this thing? The Mars 12 gauge?
We'll have to check up the weapon stats for that one. If it's got that, then yes.
Yeah, because it's got a pretty good. So, all right. So if I do the full auto, what's the penalty on the shot?
Damage, average damage.
Does it have a full value?
It does have a full, yeah. So burst is 2, full is 4.
It's 4,
Yes.
yeah.
It is 4. So, and there's you can't do called shots. Is really the only prohibition.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Bubba's been sniping up till now.
Are you using buckshot or slug?
So he is currently still using buck.
Okay. So it's 3d4 damage for buckshot.
Yep. Oh yeah, I got all. Yeah. I just need to know. Like normally, I have a 60. They're in range bracket 1 because he's right in front of them. I got a 60, and then my skill. So I have a 54 and a 114 is my base.
Yeah. There's no minuses because he's dead right in front of you, and you're shooting with a freaking.
All right.
shotgun.
So I roll each one of these separate then.
You roll. So you have 4 total shots, right?
Yes.
You roll a d8 4 times and see which one's hit, which one's miss.
Oh, okay, D8. Oh, shit. All right. All right, we have to do this slow roll. All right, I got one D8 out. All right. First one, 7.
Miss.
Second one, 8.
Miss.
Third one, 6.
That's a hit.
And fourth one, 3.
6 and 3, which
And I'm assuming this takes all my actions.
correct. It's right
Okay.
leg and left arm.
So I do damage. So
Yep.
first damage
Blow him
is
away.
going to be 8 for the first one, and then 9 for the second one.
Okay, so both of those are going to be crits.
Sweet.
Ah.
What do I roll
So-
for that?
Right leg D10.
D10. All right. So the first D10 is a 6.
Right knee shattered. Minus 60 agility. Run scores have no sprinting. No jumps.
Yeah, he's not getting away. All right, and then the second one is for like his arm.
Left arm, that's correct. That's also D10.
All right, and 6.
Left arm, messy break. Minus 25 strength. Minus 20 manual dexterity and agility. Arm is useless.
No
So he has-
bocce for this guy.
Yeah, so Bubba just sits back. He's like, I want my tooth grinder. Just starts like wailing. He's just pulling the trigger as hard as he
No
can.
bocce. No
So-
bocce.
No bocce.
Considering his first 2 swings were shit, I don't think his losing one of his arms makes really any real difference to his ability. And let's see. So, in the ship, the Hestu would see the captain here messing around with the controls and the engine spinning up a little louder. That's all the captain does this round.
Okay.
We have 2 aliens in the shaft at the bottom, screeching. And Pempleton.
I don't want to go now. No, so Pempleton. So I'm at the door, right?
You are at the door, yes.
All right, I will go see said door. And Pempleton will try. Let's see. I think he could take a shot at the pirate.
Well, your gun was jammed for 2 rounds.
It was 2 rounds or 1?
2 rounds.
Fuck.
I've got
I
my
will
notes
throw
here.
my rifle at the pirate.
You have another gun?
You have a small arm?
Yeah, the small arm will not hit. There is no way it'll hit.
We just make
it's
him a flinch. We don't even actually.
It's a holdout gun. It will not
Oh, yeah.
go
no,
200
right.
meters.
You're at 75 meters. You're at range bracket 5 for the flying Fentari.
Let me find Pempleton here. Let's see. I might be able to. 75 meters. Range back at what?
That's range bracket 5.
Wow. I have. Yeah, I get no minus even for my zap gun. I'm at minus 90 at range back at 3, It doesn't even give me one for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
It'd
So
be firing wildly.
I would be following wildly. So I will move. I will run down the wall, I guess. Wait a minute. They're in a ship. That's not a bad idea. Ship might have guns. Oh, fuck it. So excuse me.
You can run and work on jam your rifle this round. That's a perfectly suitable action.
I'll work on unjamming my rifle right there. So
Are
that'll
we
be the second round.
zero grav right now?
Pempleton has grav boots as well.
Yeah, I have grav
okay.
boots and grav gloves, so I'm
Yeah.
good. Pempleton is always prepared for such things, and he will take his time to unclog his crap. So that is
so
what
are
I'm
we
doing.
we're all in no grav, right?
No, just the shuttle bay. The hallway
just-
has gravity.
Okay. Whew.
And that's what I'm doing. Pempleton waited all this time to say he's unclogging his rifle.
Okay, so where'd you move to?
Me? Pempleton just moved out to just a half move out to the right there on that where he's at. Isn't that like a
Power conduit?
Conduit. So that's a bit farther than you can travel. In one
Okay, I
round.
will move back to here and just unjam my rifle.
You can get to about there.
Well, that'll do. That'll do fine.
In one move.
I appreciate the hand of God reaching down and moving me over this direction as I fumble my rifle. It feels a little odd, but you know, this is odd times. At least I don't have explosive goo on me.
Well, it was the hand of God, dude. That goo is coming. Well,
It's yeah. She's the messy one.
So over the course of this round, the shuttle doors have kept opening more and more, revealing the deep void of space behind it. You do start to see rotating into view a lot of glittering material. And amongst that glittering material, you can also start making out escape pods, bright yellow escape pods from the hotel leaving, the strobes flashing.
Oh, that's not a surprise at all.
And if those in the shuttle bay want to make an observation check,
Well, I'm going to make an observation check.
Sure.
Yes,
Do I qualify being in the doorway?
yes.
All right.
it's a half
Do I
observation.
can't? Okay. Never mind.
Flat 20.
That's a good roll.
That's
Very
20.
good roll.
I also got a 20.
Jesus.
That's weird. Exactly the same roll.
Double on. I noticed nothing of innocence. Everything looks fine. We're doing well, surprisingly.
You
You're
have
about
goo
to
in
catch
your
yourself
eyes.
on fire.
Is that? Apparently, there's a
guess
play on the Toledo deck tonight.
I have this pamphlet in my hand.
You're still checking out the buffet.
So among the glittering motes and escape pods of the ship, some of you can see some of them sort of getting occluded by something, by a dark shape. If you look a little bit closer, it looks to be the wildly thrashing shapes of some of the aliens floating in space itself.
Oh my gosh.
Are they expiring?
Can't tell yet. They are flailing around wildly, though.
Oh, this is
Well,
this is not
our Fentari friend said he did have to decompress the area, didn't he?
He did. You can surmise that the glittering you're seeing is the glittering of the panes of glass that were formerly protecting the dining area.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Do we see diners floating through space?
If you look close enough, you might see the ones that were already dead. You probably couldn't make them out and say, "Hey, that was table 13."
It would appear that this restaurant is now takeout.
No.
That is excellent.
No.
Delsanto gets plus 20 to his neck roll.
Oh yes.
So, was this a bad time to start a slow clap? Montage?
Okay, so that brings
That's
us back to
beautiful.
the top of the round,
Holy shit.
where Delsanto is currently up.
Clicky, one-eyed pirate guy. What? How far away is he from me?
He's about 60 meters away, so he's still range bracket 5 for you. You could move closer, and that would put him right at range bracket 4, roughly.
Okay, let's do that.
You have the boots?
I have
Yeah,
the
He's
boots.
got the boots. We will move him
He has his mind.
That'll get him just in range.
I will dagger his mind. Or,
This character.
in this case, I'm going to fire the disco ball.
Okay.
All right.
But you made that decision with your mind.
Yes! I made up my mind.
Why is he screaming mind bullets while he's pulling the trigger?
I don't know. It's so confusing.
Mind the bullets.
I say your mind bullets are very distracting while I'm trying to unjam my rifle, please.
I say good day to you,
Okay,
sir.
so your weapon has the burst and full. Which are you firing? Burst or full?
Burst.
Okay, and burst should give you the rate of fire die for the gun, which I think was a D8.
I believe
Come
so.
to think of it, I need a D8.
You could have had a V8. I mean, a D8.
Oh, with a 2 for the
Well,
D8.
How many bursts do you get? You get like 2 bursts? I think you only have 2 actions.
So, 2 bursts.
Yeah, 2 bursts. That's fine. So I'll take half your actions. And you rolled a 2, you say. Okay. That is torso. And how many shots are in the burst?
So it says burst is D8, so it's 8 and /16 of our
Burst is 8.
Yeah, burst is 8 rounds. Okay.
8. Okay. And I rolled a 5.
So you roll 2 and a 5. Oh, 5's damage. And the second hit location, roll the D8 again. This thing shoots a lot.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Let's just go through the hit locations for the rest of these. Next one,
1.
head. Okay, next one.
1.
Jesus.
I say, you're spot on there, fella.
Halfway there.
Not doing well
Okay.
for him.
8.
Miss.
Your mind
Three,
chose
three.
wisely.
Well, now I know what he meant by mind bullets.
Left arm. Yes. Next.
And there's one more.
There's 2 more.
Oh, 7.
Miss.
And 8.
Miss. Okay, so the first damage was a 5. What's the second?
5.
Okay, third.
3.
Fourth.
5.
And the last one.
5.
Jesus.
God damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so let me go through some calculations here.
Pull up the spreadsheet.
Yep, got to pull up the spreadsheet for this guy. But he is armored, so as good as we might hope.
I call. I yell over to him with my mind. Hey, Puffin stuff over here.
Puffin stuff. Do you even have a mind, Puffer?
So his tentacles don't really have fingers, but the gesture he makes, you can presume he's giving you the finger.
You're getting the middle tentacle.
So and those all do 1 structural damage as well.
Yes, that's been taken off everything. However, he's got armor. So yeah, what basically happens is you see a couple of smokes, one from a couple of spots of smoke from the torso and the legs, but the ones from the head just basically spang right off.
Oh,
Wow.
It's got some.
Nice helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said with envy.
Hey, Delsanto, see if you can not cut his head, or just don't hurt his helmet.
Shoot him in the neck.
Yeah.
Just keep the helmet.
Bubba's gone shopping.
So next up, Hebridean warrior bleeds unconsciously. Another one bleeds unconsciously and takes a swing at Bubba's legs since that's all he could reach. Ooh, it's 32. He hits.
Ow. Oh, Bubba. Hang in there, Bubba. I've taken which leg?
Right leg.
Ooh, I've taken damage to both my legs, my torso, my.
So he does 14 damage to the right leg.
Ooh, okay, so 5 off of that's 9. Ooh, I have 6 points of armor protection left on my right leg.
Well, you're lucky then that he only has the one working arm.
Yes.
Bagheera, the elevator goo has now hardened.
Yes. I was going
The
to
elevator
ask.
goo, the aliens at the feet of your compatriot have hardened.
So, are there any aliens?
So nothing's changed.
Are there any aliens still in the elevator?
Yes, there are 2 climbing up the elevator now.
Oh, what do I do? All right. So I'm gonna do one burst of my the hell of a flame goo down the elevator.
Okay, so you're now at the door of the elevator shaft.
Yeah, I'll move up there. Yeah.
So now you are next to your compatriot.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure he feels much more comfortable about the situation now.
At least my aim should be better here, but yeah. So I'm just gonna be basically just firing the hole and literal fire in the hole here.
They're effectively at range bracket 3, so it's moving to range bracket 2.
I am still rolling poorly and got an 87.
Will you coat the wall in
Excellent.
flaming goo?
Yeah, but wouldn't that still set off the hardened explosive goo that I
My friend.
painted down the elevator shaft? Maybe.
Let's see, roll me a d12 and see where your shot lands in relation to where you're aiming.
Oh, this wound's ill.
Where'd my D12
I'll say enough, good friend. You might have just fried it.
How many times?
Just once.
5.
5, so it does not set off the goo. It hits the elevator shaft to one side beneath it. May still go off next round, you don't know.
I take aim again and I shoot my second burst down the hole.
Okay, so
Why don't
that's,
you roll a 96?
So this is minus 20, right?
it is minus 20.
I'm gonna choose different dice because
Those have been fucking your teammates.
well, this is better. 77.
What's your target
Slightly
number?
better.
For like 45.
Oh, yeah, so, well, let's roll another d12.
All right.
I'm not in the way, I hope. I think I moved.
You moved.
1. Oh no, I'm sorry, 2.
That would put it in line with the explosive goo.
All right.
So that detonates, sending a nice hot fireball up the shaft directly into your faces.
Excellent.
He's such a giver.
the smell of
You ever
singed
see
spot hair.
Backdraft?
Excuse me, does anybody smell burning fur? I smell fur. I don't know what it is, that unique smell
Is
of
it
fur.
like one? Is it like one of those Looney Tune cartoons where?
Yes. It is actually like that. Except
I
the,
swear.
the
I think we're
tinfoil
gonna
hat,
have
hat he's wearing keeps the skin nice and crispy underneath.
Oh my god!
You don't take any damage from it. It is too far away from that. But the limbs of the 2 in the elevator shaft who were caught up in the explosion come flying past you. You cannot tell if they survived the explosion, but some parts of them did not.
All right. That was a round well spent.
So the flying Fentari up here gets a little further, turns back, and he looks at the doorway, and then he just drops to the ground right outside the shuttle.
Which doorway is he looking at?
The doorway where currently Farooq is standing with the
okay,
that you came out. Yeah.
Okay. Now, does he drop to the ground like limp dead, or he does it on purpose?
Oh, he does it on purpose. Not
Oh,
quite
okay.
an action hero pose. He didn't do his role well enough of that. But something did cause him to drop out and maybe start running for the shuttle, but he doesn't have enough movement for that. So Hestu, it is your go.
All right, I am going to attempt to make a repair on the system, whatever that system may be. Got Gazinta out using it.
Okay.
29.
Alarms start blaring loudly throughout the shuttle bay. You fix
all
the
that
you fix the
Was that a fix? Really?
Is that the only system I can bring back online?
At the moment, yes, without a whole lot of time. It's going to take more than what you have handy to do anything better.
Can I cut that power conduit? Or reverse the power conduit?
Not in combat. It would take you longer. If you cut the power conduit, go ahead and give me a repair devices roll.
67.
So not knowing the systems at all, you can surmise that the power conduit controls not just the bay doors, but the lighting, the environmental controls, the gravity controls in the facility, the flux shield.
Oh.
But it's going to take you time to determine what feeds what.
So I'll go over the radios. Like, there's nothing left for me to repair up here. Like, they've completely disabled the entire control room. It could take hours to bring other systems back online. That's my turn.
And Farooq.
Okay. I do not have the lacking the gravity boots that I need apparently to step out here. It will just have to be my environmental movement. Oh, that's not great. But I could give it a try. So I want to try and move towards the stairs first.
Okay, so you can position yourself at the doorway and shove.
Mm-hmm.
Roll your EVM if you have it.
Yeah, I do. 34. I have a 65 EVM, so I will move in that direction.
You have no trouble moving.
See, I just want to know how far I could. Yeah, just move me.
You will get to about there on a half move, about there on a sprint, which is basically you pushing off full force, not doing anything else.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just do the sprint because I really can't. I mean, they're too far out of range for my sidearm, and besides, I think I need to give a good model to Delsanto so we can therefore create other images of hundreds of Eridani floating towards them at a much closer range.
Okay, Bubba.
Yes.
Bubba of the burned hair.
Bubba the singed. My head feels like that little popcorn thing you stick on the stove. It gets all big when it's ready to eat.
I swear your references are very obscure.
Bubba is staring at. So what is he? Are there any of them alive in front of him?
You can't tell from the sheer volume of smoke and heat coming up the elevator shaft from the explosion.
So
Nothing you can see.
Bubba looks over at Bagheera, and that one eye is still like bulging
Twitching.
out. He's kind of like twitching, looking at him. He's like, I'm gonna go get my chainsaw. I hope it didn't get burned much out there. So, do I hear a bunch of noise down there still, or
How did I end up with these?
The roaring whoosh of fire coming up the elevator shaft, being fed by the air, being sucked through the system.
Fots don't like fire? Crap. Bubba's gonna back away from.
You should roll a psycho check again.
guy.
It
He's
makes
like,
sense since you don't like fire. You lost your chainsaw, your hair singed. I mean, what else is there reason not to go nuts on?
He makes a good argument, but I'm going to leave that one up to you, whether you think you reach that threshold or not.
I'm gonna roll some dice. See what I get.
Yes,
I
embrace
get
the
a 20.
darkness.
So
Okay.
He's fine.
So let's take a quick look. A 20 puts you in the threshold of suicidal.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna
Shit.
go get my chainsaw.
Oh, yes, go for
Why did I think it would be better? I don't know why.
Stop. Please don't. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Can I get your foot for good luck when you're gone?
So yeah, Bubba's like, I can't let her burn up. I gotta get in that chainsaw. He's gonna jump down the well of fire.
With 6
Get his
left.
chainsaw.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure, I'm not super smart, but I'm pretty sure it's all just slag now.
That doesn't
At this
matter.
point, why not?
Don't be a quitter.
Okay. So Bagheera does nothing to stop the hair from jumping down the flaming shafts into the alien pit. Okay.
Yes.
No.
When I get, do I gotta make like an agility roll, or what do I do to like? Because it's 15 feet down, and he's like 7 some feet tall, so it's not a huge jump, right?
It's not a huge jump for you. You can go ahead and make the roll. I will tell you what happens.
Okay. Very neutral. 51.
So you do avoid coming into contact with the burning gel that coats either side of them. As you go down, you do see a one-armed alien still screeching and clawing its way up the elevator shaft. But you go flying past them with your screamings of rage and sort of slow down as you get close to the bottom and don't quite hit the bottom, where there are two aliens just staring at you.
So I land on them, or?
Oh, you don't land. You're just shy of landing. You're just sort of floating there. You slow down.
It's like a inertial dampener type thing, or?
Okay, that's weird. Do I have any? I just jumped. So do I have actions? 'Cause I'm still carrying my shotgun.
Didn't you have to reload because you did a full? You went full auto last round.
Can I kick them?
You can.
I'm gonna kick them. I'm gonna give him big old fat foot. My melee is hand-to-hand combat is 56, and
I'm just picturing him doing like a Van Damme move where he like jumps up in the air and like does a split kick.
I call this the gas pedal. All right.
If you're kicking with both feet, it's more the double clutch.
That's right. All right. I got a. So okay, I think I got a 3. So I got a double 0 and a 3. Is that 30 or
What?
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
So
Because
3
the
for the
3
first
0
one.
and a 0 would be 30.
Okay, so I got a 3 for the first kick and a 42 for the second.
So what's the damage your kicks do?
Oh, and I get how many more actions do I get?
Oh, because you're suicidal?
You just can't do any dodges effectively.
But I get
That
more
will block.
actions though, don't I?
Yes, your actions increase by 2.
Okay. So all right. So all right. So the first, I'm gonna kick him. I'm just gonna kick. It's like, you ever seen the rabbit? Those jackrabbits sort of grabs.
Yeah.
Just, that's all he's doing. He's like just kicking him in the face as best he can. So that one's an 82 and 28.
So you got 3 out of 4 hits.
Yep. And so on my character sheet, it doesn't have a range. It just says kick 6 plus 4.
Yeah, so
That's my
you're
average damage.
there's no real range because you're at range bracket 1. They're just right in front of you.
Yeah, so each kick basically that hits does 10 points damage.
Okay, give me 3 hit locations. Are you kicking 2 on one and 1 on the other?
Yeah, 2 on the left and 1 on the right. All right, so what's the hit locations for a kick? Is it
Same thing, just D6.
D6? Oh, D6. Okay.
Yeah.
4. Come on, die. Roll. And 6.
4 and 6. Okay, let's go back to the combat sheet. So
So the first
right
guy
arm.
gets a 4, and the second guy gets a 4 and a 6.
One gets 4 in the right arm, and then right arm and right leg.
Okay.
So, karmically, because you did enough damage to these guys, take out a D10 and roll a crit.
Are you kidding me? right.
So this is right arm first.
Okay. So the first one is 6.
Gee.
I think that's that shattered elbow or something.
That's a right arm messy break.
Ooh,
So his
like-
right arm is useless.
good. All right.
Nice.
So then this is the next hit. A 1.
A 1 in so right shoulder broken, arm is useless.
All right. And then the last one, a 3.
A 3 in the right leg. Right thigh, artery struck. Lose 2 blood points per round. But it doesn't matter. He collapses in a heap.
Oh,
In a heap right next to where you see your pretty red chainsaw sitting right at the bottom.
Don't touch it.
you get away from her.
Do not touch the shiny, fiery pizza.
You stay away from her, you filthy rat bugs.
The red
It is.
molten spike pizza.
Mine.
Now it is still running. The chain obviously is not turning because you're not holding it, but it is still embedded in the torso of the alien at the bottom of the pit.
That's just a beautiful sight. How's that lucky rabbit's foot now, motherfucker?
Okay.
I think it's pretty lucky.
for those of you in the shuttle bay, you see the doors, the bay are almost fully open now, and the shuttle itself rises a few feet off the ground and starts to turn.
So what kind of illusions can Hestu make?
Hestu can't make any. However,
not Hestu.
Delsanto has a big old list.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it just like other people, or could he literally make it look like the shuttle's door bay closed or something?
If he gets into their mind, who knows what he could make them say.
So that
Brought to you by
requires
metagaming.
Well, that requires a generation. So technically, it's possible. It would be difficult for him to do.
I'm not there. I'm in a burning shaft of love.
Next up, let's see. Bagheera does see one alien, missing arm, clambering his way up the shaft. Because of the damage and the explosion, he can no longer make it all the way up in one round. And Pempleton, you now have a working firearm.
I'm blessed now. Blessed with this fine mechanical device, which I will use to kill. Actually, I don't know if there's anybody left to kill.
Well, there's a whole shuttle there. Kill it.
Perhaps I can shoot a hole in the window of the shuttle. Keep it from leaving. Would that be feasible with their game master?
Blowing a hole in the shuttle?
Yeah.
Not feasible.
Okay. Thank you.
You know
I
that
would know that.
would
but
not
I
do
just
that.
wanna-
Yeah.
All right, I will shoot yon pirate. I will move over a little.
Yon pirate.
Excuse me, sir. I will have to paste bullets upon you and slay you. Forgive me. I'll take my...
Bullets upon you.
I lay these bullets upon. It's just
My first shot's at 80 even. And I have so he's in zone 3.
So he's range bracket 5 for...
5 sets even. I don't know if 80 hits. I don't think it does.
What's your skill?
My skill's even. It's 0. My skill. I'm sorry. I didn't roll my fucking... you're right. I got a skill for that. I think I missed.
Okay.
57 I missed. Let me roll again. Second shot will be a 53. That will hit.
At a minus 20 for the...
Minus
Or is it
20.
Your second shot's a minus...
No, at range bracket 5, I don't get any minus.
Well, right,
Oh,
but
my.
you take a second action. Your second shot takes a minus.
Oh, that's right. Yep, I miss. I go wide.
However, he does duck and is not pleased at getting shot at from so far a range.
Have to move closer. All right, that is it for my turn, and I'll go. What is that horrible smell? How's it getting through my helmet? It smells like burning, whatever. And there's alarms. What is This is insanity. We should leave this vessel post haste, my friends. And that's what he does.
So for Bagheera, who's still in the hallway, the door behind you just kicks open, and Incilius backs into the room. 2 tentacles holding his chainsaw. It's revving wildly. One tentacle has got a grenade in it. And the second one, let me make sure my notes here. And the last one, he's got a laser pistol pointing, through the doors through which he's backing out. He fires off a couple of blasts, pops a grenade, throws it through, jams the door shut, and smashes the control beside the door and yells, "Small problem!"
we're doing that good, huh?
And Silius?
A moment-
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be...
A moment later, you feel the shudder of the explosion of the grenade he threw, and then a spike of a talon just partially pierces through the door right behind him. And then he sprints down the hall towards you.
Like a normal sized talon or larger than... I'm not there. Just thinking.
Does it look like the talons that have been like whacking at us this whole time, or different?
It does. Presentably, though, it seems like this one might be stronger.
Like a mama or daddy.
These guys, yeah, they've hurt you, but they didn't seem like to be the ones who could claw through the grav ball court like you saw before.
So this is the rhino.
Yes. Was it hiding on the ceiling?
Yes,
It was in the
apparently
room.
always a rhino.
Yeah,
Only the small ones hide in the ceiling.
The only small ones hide in the ceiling. Yeah.
It is tradition. We have to have a rhino in a game.
You have no other information apart from that. And Incilius running.
I'll get on comms.
Guys, there's something big coming through the door.
From the control, was it from the control room?
It was from the
power
from the command room, where you guys had the briefing, and we're here to erase the evidence of your involvement in the alien attack.
There's something big coming through the door from the command room.
Damn pirates.
I don't think it's like the others.
That brings us back to the top of the round, Mr. Koopa.
If I was to disengage my boots, can I float to the shuttle? The shuttle in the center?
You could not make it that far, even at a dead sprint. You'd get about, using up all your actions, you'd get about halfway there. All your movement.
Didn't somebody want to pass something off to me? Is that correct?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I just want you to duplicate my form, swarming the craft. That's all. But
I sure like to start that other shuttle and crash it into the other one. So, yeah, I'm gonna head towards the shuttle at full sprint. That's my plan. Yeah.
I don't know why I expected anything less from you guys.
I like to take things and hit them into other things.
Okay.
I read a history book about this Italian super guy who, in post-apocalyptic Europe, saved people. Some sort of Italian spy. I just don't remember his name. We could use him right now.
Bagheera.
That's not it. That was
Blanco.
Isabel. So there's one armed one coming up the shaft, and then there's the door behind me that's something's coming through it.
Trying to, anyway.
Trying to.
I would say roll me an intelligence check to see if you can determine roughly how long that'll take.
That's not going to end well. Why would you do that to me? Yeah, 83.
Loud noise, bad!
God damn it.
83, huh?
No.
Just for fun, tell everybody what your target number would have been.
It's just my straight intelligence or half?
Half your intelligence.
Is it even a double digit?
10.
No. How is she? Oh my god.
Peace.
Whatever happened, I'm happy I missed it.
I've made it 11 episodes. I had to make an IQ roll yet, so. Oh, shit.
Oh gosh, tonight was worth it just for that. Okay.
So, I'm going to deal with what's in front of me. Oh, no. But yeah, I'm going to fill the elevator shaft with fire.
Okay. What? Remember, Bubba is at the bottom of that.
Yeah.
What you say remember to a single-digit intelligence character.
I don't even know. How does this alliance allow that?
I know how to pull the trigger.
They're not Spartans. They don't hold up their children and inspect them.
Oh, shit. Finally good roll, though. 42.
Great.
Okay.
Happy day.
So roll damage.
Happy days are here again.
Well, I'm doing a burst, so it's 5 shots.
Yeah.
So you're shooting at the monsters, or?
Oh, yeah.
The one coming up the elevator shaft.
Kinda, yeah, sure. Essentially, I'm shooting at the monster. So 3 hits, a 1, 3, and a 6.
Okay, roll damage.
So 7 for the first one, 10 for the second one, and 10 for the third one.
Okay. We're not going to bother rolling crits because that was enough to remove it from the fight. Bubba, a flaming, shrieking alien comes falling down the shaft towards you, slowing as it gets close to the bottom, coming to rest, flailing next to you until it becomes still.
Does Bubba even care?
Name Jody.
So
Bubba punches it.
It's on fire.
I was going to say, at your turn, you could probably certainly do that.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to move back down the hall to the other side of the door. I don't want to get caught between something and the elevator shaft.
Okay.
So I'll move the other side of the door and just save the rest of my actions for defensive.
Okay. Now, at the back in the shuttle bay, the Centauri by the shuttle points to you, Farooq Idan. Says, "You! I know someone who's looking for you." And then he jumps into the shuttle, and the door starts to close.
Just like
That's just like an incomplete message.
What the fuck?
Remember, the Eridani have prominent coloration and hairstyles and such.
I did
Easily
actually.
identifiable.
I had killed someone of importance. Of importance to him. But
You couldn't. That's fine. These things happen.
You just happen to be
no, he
identified.
was like, that's I'm not offended by that. I want to say thank you for the recognition. You too, your family too will be looking for me. But
And as the door starts to close, an arm rocket fires off and detonates at the power conduit. And gravity is rather suddenly restored, and those alarms that are going off are now accompanied by flashing lights as you start to see the flux shield flicker in and out of existence.
Sacagawea.
Whoa.
You hear audible popping noises as the air starts to get sucked out of the shuttle bay, but it's stopped as the shield reappears and just repeats. Those alarms you're hearing start to slowly go quieter as the atmosphere dissipates into space.
Oh.
Someone's at the bottom of a fire pit without a helmet.
Yeah.
I was like,
But the fire's going to go out soon.
Yeah, the good news is
That's the good news. The bad news is you're going to die.
don't they have like things that drop from the ceiling or like little bags you can suck on?
they're usually
or
on the
something?
side, but that's been burned a couple of good.
Just
Remember,
one of those bug heads.
This
Yeah.
is the This is the base where they skimped on all the safety controls and monitoring equipment in the lower levels.
Oh yeah, that's no good thing. I think the fact that it had lifeboats was was a miracle in itself.
Well, for the rich people.
Yeah.
You don't think there are any in the servants' quarters?
Just the spirit air of space.
Spirit air.
So, Hestu,
Can I see the door back into from where I'm in the control room, the door back into the complex?
you can, yes.
Can I unblock it?
It looks to be fused by a bolt, so you'd have to just spend the round cutting through where it's locked.
All right, I'll do that with my sonic knife. I'll lock myself down and cut with a sonic knife.
Lock yourself down how? What do you mean?
Like I'll grab onto the I'll use my
People aren't getting sucked out into space. The volume of the area isn't such that it's pulling you out with enough force. And besides, the flux shield is fluctuating as you're losing integrity.
Can you fix
So
the
air's-
shield?
Air is going out in stages.
Okay, well I have environmental containment on my armor.
Yeah, so you're not getting blown anywhere is my point.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I don't know how long that flux shield's gonna last.
But
What I'm
even if
saying.
it goes out, you won't float into space.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
nobody
cut-
on this chat is getting blown anywhere.
Rather than not trying to repair the giant sparking power conduit, I'm just gonna cut a hole back into the main complex,
All right.
and I'll use the sonic knife to do it.
Okay. Farooq.
Let's see. I am now walking towards the shuttle.
Yeah.
So I want to say that was a hell of a shot with an arm rocket.
Well, it's
Yep.
not specifically an arm rocket, it's the Infraron arm rocket. So it's
Oh, all right.
3d4 damage, SI 10. And he's got some pretty good skill with it too at that range.
I guess I'm gonna. How far can I get if I run towards shuttle, the empty shuttle, the shuttle that is not ours?
You can make it. What's your sprint? I can look that up.
Because my run's 10, but I don't know.
It's 3x a run, so 30. So you could make it your which one? C. You can make it about there in one go.
Well, why not? After all, everything in the elevator area is pretty much safe because we had that great unintelligible warning from Bagheera. which Farooq just assumes she's apparently hungry. Okay. So I have
Or maybe we can't tell.
I can't tell. I have absolutely no skill in these operating of these shuttle things, but I figured it might be something to. As soon as someone of the appropriate caste gets over here, they can fly it. But I might as well just get close to it.
Yeah, this is the shuttle in which you guys arrived.
Yeah, I don't want it to get blown up. Also,
One of the few people in the party demonstrating some wisdom.
There's about to be another one, but you haven't reached my turn yet.
TikTok.
Yeah. Speaking of wisdom, Bubba.
I'm on fire.
So there's one alive down here, right?
There's one alive, a dead one that you just killed, and a spinning dead one that's on fire that you just punched.
And so there's like something that's keeping me from hitting the floor. Can I reach down and grab the chainsaw?
Yeah, I mean, chainsaw's within reach. You could pull yourself down to the floor. It's just
All
the
right.
gravity is just off.
I'll recover the chainsaw, and then whatever I've got, I have a total of 6 actions, so can't take defensive ones. So I'll recover the chainsaw and just start hacking whatever one's still alive down there.
Okay.
All right, so first
It's
attack.
unfortunate that he goes after you in the round here, but okay.
All right.
Unfortunate for him.
So 33
That would be a hit.
and ooh, thank goodness the chainsaw has a MN of 100. 98. Oh, no, 89.
Ooh.
89 was
Okay.
the miss. So I got him one time, I guess. Oh wait, but I have 6 actions. So
You do have 6 actions.
okay, so picking up the chainsaw and getting that, how much did that cost me? Was that like half my actions?
I would give that to you in one action because it was
Oh.
literally right there at your feet.
All right, so I've made 2. How many attacks can I make? 3 then?
You can make up to the full, so up to 5 if you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely. I have nothing else to do as I'm enraged. 28. That's 2 hits. 14. And then the last one is a 74.
Jesus. Okay.
Which technically, well, let's see, 74. My melee, my melee is 66. So that would miss. So 3 hits.
Yep.
All right, so damage for the first one. All right, 2, 3, 4 for the first one.
So right arm.
Oh shoot, what am I supposed to be rolling for that? That's a D6.
Yeah.
All right. So 4, 3
His left arm.
and 2.
Torso.
All right, so damage on the first hit, 8 for the first hit. Second hit is 7. Oh wait, am I supposed to be adding? I'm supposed to add my average damage bonus to this too, aren't I?
Yes, for the melee weapon.
It was 11. What was the first damage?
8.
So 12, 11. Holy shit. And 15.
Jesus Christ. Okay, describe how you cut through this guy's left arm, right arm, and torso with
So
your
Bubba-
chainsaw.
Bubba just
Is he still
grabs the
alive?
chainsaw and it's so hot it just singes his hands. And he's just like, ooh, feel that burn. And he just what's his leather face at the end of he's just in the burning shaft,
God.
swinging around. He's chopping that one up. He's chopping the burn one up. He's just like going crazy. He's doing a dervish dance down there. He says, feel the burn.
Oh God!
Happy
This is
feet
awesome.
dance.
Yeah, that takes care of that guy.
Send more bugs.
Don't worry.
Bagheera's
Don't worry.
Bagheera's surprised as the parts of the alien come spitting up the flaming shaft and fall back down. Accompanied by the giggling of a bunny.
Look, Aunt Flat Bottom, I'm like a blender.
Why is it getting so tight in here?
Oh God!
I'm like a blunder.
I'm
Get out.
making space rat mimosa.
Pempleton.
Yes, Pempleton.
Remember what the battle is.
Pempleton's listening over his radio to all this nonsense going, I think it's time for me to exit post haste from this ship. Pempleton will make his way to the shuttle. So, so who was the pilot? What was the name of our pilot?
Like Achilles or
Yeah.
something?
Encilius.
Encilius. We need to get back to this shuttle. We need to make exit post haste.
He's working.
Fucking working on it. And literally, so you're going to spend your move on that? Yeah,
I'm going the whole move. I'm going.
His move is doing the same thing, just running towards the door to the shuttle bay, just launching himself into it. He spends his entire move doing that.
I
and that-
encourage all of you to get to this shuttle now.
That brings us to the end of the round.
Oh my God, it happened?
Well,
Oh.
the end of the round.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got excited for a second. Okay.
To sign off, do you want to like kind of give it assess the situation for the listeners and viewers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is terrible.
Okay. Where to begin? Okay, after covering his teammates in explosive goo, Bagheera somewhat relieves himself or herself by exploding a couple aliens in the shaft. However, this sends a flame of fury up into the Fott's face, and the smell of singed fur and just the fire everywhere just gets him nice and angry. Because it just makes him think about his old chainsaw Bessie at the bottom of that shaft, how he has to have it. Ignoring all sense and reason, usually much like Bagheera, he just dives down the shaft in search of it. Where he comes face to face with the aliens, where he goes, "Fuck you!" and paws at him with his feet. Encilius, who was previously tasked with trying to lock down the command center, realized the futility of that, comes bursting through the command deck where he's clearly chased by something big and unhappy. Realizing that the better part of Valor is surviving this mission, a couple of people say, hey, maybe we should get to the shuttle too and emulate the pirates. One of whom seems to have recognized Farooq Idan for reasons known only to him.
I killed his father, his mother, his sister, and his friend George with a watery eye.
Oh no,
wow.
he just knows the guy whose you did kill.
Oh. I'll get to his family.
And that brings us to the end of this session. I hope everyone has had a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes. Watching the furred friends try to kill themselves has been awesome.
All I know is I need the pallet
That's
here.
what I call you two down.
I need
furry
Hestu
friends.
here to fix things that are wrong. Rest of us be fine. Oh my gosh.
I can make fun of your 10 IQ, half IQ. I mean, mine's only 30, so it's not
Right.
super high.
It's interesting.
I don't know what penance Farooq is serving, but
But you know what? Where I match
I
his
do know.
intelligence is my charisma. It's 14.
Farooq is definitely certain that he's done something wrong because the path of the way says all actions have consequences. And I'm like, what action did I? Who? What? Why this?